It is amazing what fate can conjure at times. A combination of results that have ensured a desperate scramble for survival. This will be unmissable stuff. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. France cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all... He's having a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Albert Ferrer with the clearance. Guardiola. France yet to have an attempt on goal. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's well spotted. Doué has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Searching pass he's played there. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. 30 minutes gone. And they've got rid. Well, they've got it again. Quality ball. So what can they make of this? And this is Kante. Kante! It's a good run, that. Great timing. Adams. 5 minutes till the break. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? And it's Batistuta. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Batistuta. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Vitinha. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's in a great position here. Good read, needed to be. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nicely weighted ball. Pass is just off target. Beckenbauer with the clearance. It's Lampard! Ah, that was a brilliant save.
Lampard is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Loose. And one more try. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit
Hello
it
bro,
well
welcome to
enough.
stream bro.
Better
Can
luck
we
next time,
play?
maybe.
Yeah, of course bro. Hello bro, welcome to stream bro. Can we
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Bastoni is there to clear. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, that has not gone well. Bastoni. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And Bastoni. Ah, and that pass just didn't quite work. And he can clear it away. And he's let fly. Rijkaard. Great vision. Oh, well measured. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Lampard. Up he goes! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's an imaginative pass. They get a throw in. Adams wins the duel this time. And that was very necessary. Doué! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So that's it. It is all over. And so the lowest point, relegation, the ultimate disappointment. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I have
Hello
to
guys,
say,
welcome to
I'm
stream.
glad I
Like and
never
subscribe, guys,
experienced what
please.
those players
Like
are
and
going through
subscribe.
at the moment. An uncertain
We
future
lost the match
and confidence shot to
1-0.
pieces. Everyone's trying to put on a brave face, but this is...
Purin, are you there bro? Can we play?
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central mid.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal, France! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's there to clear it. Oh, good. And a chance! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Costa Curta gets it clear. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Aimed beyond the defence. Shoots! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Bangladesh are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Gets his head on it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Knocks it into space. It's Inzaghi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And we have our very first corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. France are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now that's well seen too. And they've got rid. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fernandez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Costa Curta. Looking to play him in. Hakimi cuts it out. Albert Ferrer threads one in. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. That's really well cleared. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
So
Ferrico, hello, welcome to stream, bro.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating. Totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how...
He's gone for goal. And that is a routine catch.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Such good technique.
He is through here. An instinctive delivery.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Vitinha. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Doué. Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, what has happened here? And he shoots! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tries to play it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Ronaldo. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal. Deftly away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking for a runner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's picked his way through. Messi. And he's lost his man here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And that has been cleared.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, the idea was a good one, The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he cuts out the supply. It's a searching pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match and deservedly so.
Hello guys, welcome to stream. Welcome to my 7 show. Like and subscribe guys, please. Like and subscribe please. Hello David 1350. Hello bro. Welcome to stream. Yeah, I am bot bro. How are you? Even I don't know how to play football, okay? Thank you so much for commenting me. Guys, like and subscribe guys, please. Subscribe to my channel, press the like button guys.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
Aimed beyond the defence. Doué receives it in a wide position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get it through? Oh, super find. And that is as far as they're going to go. He steps in, and that's the end of... Oh no, what has happened here? Vitinha, looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. And he's there to get it away. Referee's given a throw. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Rijkaard. That is ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. Decent chance! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Henderson does really well to win the ball there. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Beckenbauer can get it clear and claimed it back swiftly. Oh, this is a great position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van der Ven. And it's made its way to him. Oh, shooting chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Park Ji-sung cannot be that slow. And it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Oh, that's well spotted. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Serginho. He's picked his way through. He's shooting! And one more try! Goal! France! Batistuta at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a promising position. Park Ji-sung. There's the shot! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the first half is done. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Everton get the second half started. Not the most convincing of passes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Raya. Van der Ven. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a throw. And this is Torres. Stood up well to him there. Great vision. Torres in acres of space. Shoots! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class. Real class.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
France needing a change of fortune here. That's really well cleared. Van der Ven gets a foot in here. That's been cut out, well played. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's found support out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bastoni gets it away. He won't be happy with that one. No, that's been intercepted. Raya is there to clear. Nicely weighted ball. Bastoni.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zanetti wins the duel this time. Now, can they get him away? Tries to pass it through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Torres! He should have put that one away.
Fernando Torres really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And this is Messi. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Everton go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency.
And the shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed...
And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Vitinha. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's found support out wide. That's very neat. Delivery from Mbappe. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Plays a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Batistuta. The ball swung in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And that is out of play. And it's Doué. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though. Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And the keeper beats it away. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And this is Messi. Chance! Goal! France! And France are in front! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Knocks it into space. It's a good-looking delivery. And he's managed to get rid. France have reclaimed it. Cleared away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Not the most accurate pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's through, now is he in? Cleared without complication. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And he cuts out the supply. Van Dijk is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
France have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
France really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he welcomes it in. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Serginho. And that was nowhere near his best. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Messi. Just Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Tries a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Zanetti. Fernandez. And he's away. A lot. Oh, shooting chance!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Searching pass he's played there. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Zanetti. Threads one in. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. France leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Saliba gets over and intercepts. He could be in here. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He's on it. Can he get away? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And here's Mbappe. Danger averted for now. And that is as far as it goes. France can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this fella Reece James is one of the example of the glut of talent England has at its disposal in this position. He is the complete full-back, wing-back, just as good going forward as backwards. But in his case, I suppose it's all in the genes too, coming from such a strong footballing family.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Nicely weighted ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Plays a sharp little ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Real chance! Goal! France! And France are in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He won't be happy with that one. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. Now it's Pedri.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cross goes in there. It's a mighty effort. Oh, it's fallen loose again. It's in. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's a searching pass. Great ball, and he's in here. Has a shot. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Serginho gets over and intercepts. Pedri. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that has not gone well. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rijkaard. And here's Forlan. Back to the keeper it goes. And smartly reclaimed. That's a pretty loose pass. And it's Doué. Oh, important interception. Serginho. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. And that's another good win of the ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
France really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
France go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So off we go once more. Doué. France different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Might want to be careful there.
And he has been fouled there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. No, that's been easily repelled. No, no way through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Batistuta. Spread it left. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rijkaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that has put paid to that. Looking for options for movement. Great chance! Oh, classic Batistuta! He's got himself an absolute peach. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. France come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. It's a mighty effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Batistuta. He has found the way through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Lovely pass, but it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found a way. Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Serginho. Doué is in a really good position out wide. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's shifting through the gears here. Doué's cross. And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Serginho. Cherki. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that has not gone well. Hakimi. And Cherki. Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Serginho is there to clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the second half gets underway.
France have been the team.
Bale! Gareth glittering Bale!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not.
Shot a goal! Azar. Cherki. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Serginho. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Harrison calmly anticipates. Cherki. France still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Looking to play him in. And he was quick to react. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. So we've reached the hour mark. And that is a little undercooked. Your impression so far, Jim?
France are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And that's a nicely shaped ball.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's Azar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Rijkaard. Azar. Can he get it through? Great ball, and he's in here! Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Robertson. Rijkaard. And it's Robertson. Nice bit of trickery. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, I think he's quickly realised how stupid he was for doing that.
Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that's been won straight back, and that's gone loose. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. France trailing, but still very much in the hunt for their promotion dream.
It's great to see that there's still plenty of fighting spirit in them, but you might need a bit more than that just now.
Now it's Forlan. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Threads one in. Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And this is Forlan. Oh, easy pickings there. Stojkovic aimed beyond the defence. And he's got the beating of his man. And that's that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort. France have yearned for this. Now they must earn it. If they can earn a point over the next 90 minutes, they are going up. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. France come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. It's a goal kick. Nicely aimed pass. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Doué! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Costa Curta. Opts for safety. Doué. And it's Serginho. That's good play. France are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Greenwood. And he's been shifted off it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Costa Curta.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Hazard. DiMarco. Well read, nice interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Taken back almost at once. That has ended up in no man's land. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
France head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
France definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Messi getting this one clear. France are looking to go forward now. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That is good alertness. Bellingham. To Greenwood. He shifted it to the flank. Greenwood is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Vitinha being hunted in packs.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bastoni, the man that is tenacity personified. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Batistuta! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Batistuta clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
They've played it short. Vitinha. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Xabi Alonso gets it away. And it's Rijkaard. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Played into space out wide. That's a pretty loose pass. Hazard. De Bruyne. Now it's Greenwood. It's Greenwood! And he's managed to get rid. Now the delivery. And the keeper beats it away.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. Doué looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Batistuta. And the finish! Just too much. Fractions.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And he can clear it away. He won't be happy with that one. Now that looks a decent ball. And that will be the final act. France have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
What a game. What a performance. And right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got its...